Hello, everyone. Where formal is the new economy. Our fitness team consists of David, Cheeto, Wu, Mohammed, and myself, Julia. Informal employment is still prominent in developing countries, and this has been the case for many years now as it became recognized back in the 1960s. Trying to reverse the effects of an informal economy can be hard, but since 2015 with the United Nations, there's somewhat of a roadmap to battle against this type of issue. Our goal is to be able to make it possible for those developing countries to realize the benefits of a formal economy. The developments of our project will help with answering SDGs 4, 8, and 10 as listed on the slide. And next up is Wu.
Our desired outcomes are outlined by this theory of change slide. There is a couple of steps helping us to get to our goals. First, building a platform with formal worker resources, then putting in place an education and vocational program. After that, we assume that there would be a decrease in informal workers through the effect that previous steps will have on the community, which will lead to our major goal, reducing incidents and unfair treatment of informal workers. About our implementation, it all starts with education, making sure that the population and the future pool of employees are going to be educated enough to give the best for the employers through the formal work, and it will benefit the individual and the community, as well as the company's image as a whole, and also their customers. And lastly, the government will get more tax because more people have formal work. And there are three core beneficiaries of such a program, including workers, employers, and the governments. We will touch more on this later. Next, handing to Cheeto.
In order to undertake implementation, we are counting on working with different parties to secure funding and increase awareness, acquiring and creating a database with information on employers and employees will be important. Moving on to the cost, for us to make this plan happen, there are costs for the website development and content creation, totaling $5,040. The program will be able to finance itself, for example, by educating these employees, and after they are formally employed, them investing 10% of their first paycheck into the program. Next up is David.
For our long-term outcomes, our beneficiaries will gain value in the following ways. Workers will benefit from improved safety at work, stable employment, and pay. Employers will achieve better reputation in the eyes of their local and international audiences, as well as more satisfied and skilled workers. Finally, governments will benefit from receiving greater international prestige, in addition to a higher standard of living and increased GDP as a result of workers having greater and more stable purchasing power. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation. We hope that you enjoyed.